Hello everybody, welcome back to Tin Man's Core Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and today I'm over here at the Southern Farm Show over at the NC State Fairgrounds. And as you can see, they got a lot of big equipment outside, and I'm going to take you around on a tour of this whole property and show you all the equipment and other farm stuff that they have. This is going to be fun. Now we're over by the Bobcat section, and Dad is opening up engine bay. It's really got some tough treads on this skid steer, and some windshield wipers. And they got this side by side with a plow, and if you want it, it's 90 grand. JCB forklifts and tractors. And they got this company Raleigh, which are a portable corral company. Now we're entering the Scott tent. It's definitely warmer in here. Yeah, I got a Exmarf turf vendor set up here, as well as Virginia Silo and Lucky Buck. Got a booth for CID attachments for lawnmowers and tractors. If you like mowing with clipper lawnmowers, they have a booth up here with them as well, and they're all zero turns. Looking for tire treatment for your lawnmower tires? Then these people got you covered. It's a company called Gen Seal. Okay, over by the Ferris booth, and hey look, they even got free candy if you stop by here. Got a bunch of zero turns. Ooh-wee, that is one big piece of equipment right here. Come to find out, this is a feeder, folks. I'm surprised they got it in here. Look at here, folks. They even have a 1992 John Deere model 4255. It's been restored. It's only got 600 original miles on this thing, and it's nice to look at. Okay, we're now entering another building. We got a company over here called Best Way AG. They supply sprayers, and they also supply sprayer stuff on trucks. Now that's a big fan. I thought that other fan was big, but look at this one. That will be popping out a lot of air, that's for sure. But look, it's got the 65 turbo on it. The building we left was the Governor Keir Scott building. Now we're going in tent 3. Oh wow. A few things in here too. That's one big plow, I think that's what that is. Got a forklift attachment, and another one over there. And looking here, we came across this Carolina Agri-drone. That thing's massive. I take it back, this one's more massive than the other one. And the other businesses that they have here are mostly like for solar farming and other modern agricultural necessities. Got some more big pieces of equipment from Hyundai. And I see one that says Manadino and Yamaha. Ran into a section with a bunch of Nolan trailers, and all the bigger ones right there in the back. Look at this, folks, a bunch of old Internationals, which leads us to the equipment tent. So let's see what they got in there. Builders Discount got a booth set up over here. Agriculture Leader Products. Jeez Louise, folks, look at the tires. They got some of the big ones here. They got this company, NXG Truck Bodies. Looks like they do custom tool beds and paint jobs. And they got a bunch of trailer and truck beds on a big trailer in here. Look at here, folks, they even got a Husqvarna booth in here with lawnmowers. And they got these brand new robotic lawnmowers and a bunch of chainsaws back there. And they got a bunch of weed sprayers. All right, the next building we're going into is the Agri Supply Exposition Center. Look at this, folks. A lot of big, newer tractors. We got a little Massey Ferguson lawn tractor that comes with digger attachment on the back. We got this Massey Ferguson, the big boy, has an enclosed cab. And look at the size of these tires, good lordy. Look at this hay catcher, folks. You see it on TV, that's what it does. It's picking up the hay and baling it. Okay, now I'm over at the Honda Engines booth, just so you can see what they got here. Got a Honda generator up here. and some more engines. And we got a lawnmower, and it's battery powered, folks, so you have to worry about pouring gas. They even got a booth with some Hustle lawnmowers in here. We just stumbled across the hay tiller right here. I can't show you all the equipment, folks, but I'll just give you a little quick once over. They're definitely coming out with new inventive ways for farming. Now that's one big mighty plow over there. All right, we're in the last building, and look at there. There's a bunch of John Deere tractors all over the place. Just stumbled across a booth with 2 corn vacs. I never even heard about those. So basically, if you drop your corn on the ground, you can just vacuum up. And there's a whole section of tractors made by a company called TYM. And I can see their big boys all the way right here at the end. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, lordy. But here's your steps to climb into this thing, and you got a few bells and whistles near the steering wheel, and there's a seat. Looks like you got a lot of head and leg room in here. Now look at this, folks. We just walked over to this grain cart, but look at the size of this thing. And they even putting them things on tank treads now. And look here, folks. They even got some Dixie Chalk lawnmowers. Got some Takahachis and a big Toro trencher. They got a whole line of grasshopper lawnmowers up in here. Even the stand-up types, where you literally have to put your feet on the back of these things and just ride on them standing up. I'll be scared to do that, folks. I prefer riding on a lawnmower with a seat. All right, folks, now we're going through the case tractor setup. Man, look at the size of this thing. It came with lights. And then over here is Kubota. Here's a Kubota zero turn and another zero turn. And I see they got a side-by-side sitting back there. And some other tractor equipment. Okay, folks, I'm actually sitting in one of the Kubota side-by-sides here. And this one's got a long bed on it. You can see it. Yeah, my knees are barely touching this dash. All right, over here we got the Coyote booth. And they got a bunch of tractors out here too. And oh, look at here, they even got a side-by-side too. But I can tell you right now, folks, this one looks way too small for me to get in. Now over here they got a big Bevco booth for seeders and mowing attachments for big lawn tractors. I know these had to have a hefty price tag on them. I could film every single item and piece of equipment that's in this building, but I tell you, there was a lot. And this is already day 3 of them having this event. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications for more field trip content like this. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and I said that's a wrap. And have a nice day. I'm getting out of here.